To help us break all of this down, I want to bring in attorney Leo Jacobs. Leo, thanks for being here. Good to have you.
Good to have you with me on the show as well. Thank you.
So what can Trump do? You say there's this secret sauce for Trump. What would that be?
So the secret sauce is to, number one, understand the objectives. If the President Trump's objectives is to stay enforcement of the proceedings against him by Attorney Letitia James, he should definitely use what's called the CPLR 5240 method, which is to limit, condition, modify the enforcement of this judgment. In a very simple layman's terms is give it a pause, right? Say, okay, you have this judgment against me. I'd like to pause or make periodic payments until I am able to appeal. And essentially what that does is it does not require a bond. And this is much of what he is searching for now, and what he has reported himself through his, other ways and mediums of communicating with the people, that he does have the $500 million that he wants to put down as a bond, but doesn't feel like it's necessary because of such manifest injustice that's actually occurring.
Okay, so you're saying even though he has the cash, he can pay in increments, so he doesn't have to pay that big $500 million lump sum on Monday to save his buildings.
And that's the mechanism that I'm talking about. It's a simple petition in New York County Supreme. It should take 1 to 3 days for it either to be signed or declined to be signed. And it's a very, very valuable and powerful tool against what's happening to him politically.
Well, I'm sure his attorneys are on top of it. If not, hopefully he's watching this interview. So just to break down the background, the fine was based on the interest that Trump would have had to pay if he didn't exaggerate property values when getting a loan, right? But the banks say that they got every dollar back. They were happy. There was no victim. So correct me if I'm wrong. Is this like if a bank valued your home, because they have to do their due diligence and value your home, approve you for a mortgage, you pay off that mortgage, every dollar of it, and then someone comes to you and says that your house wasn't worth what you thought it was, so now you have to pay more money?
Well, there's many elements that you've raised. One is business valuation. When you're valuing a business or you're valuing a piece of real estate, it's valuable to understand what the actual worth of something is. And it's subjective. There are objective methods to figure out what something is worth, but mainly is subjective. There's two actors here that determine that valuation based on third-party appraisal. So the first element is business valuation. The second element is, who are you defrauding? Are you defrauding the government, which is a government actor? Or are you defrauding the private actor, which is the citizen? In this particular case, Attorney Letitia James indicated that there's a manifest injustice to the state because the state has an interest in protecting its citizens. So the state is acting in a stewardship capacity to say, even though there is no victim or this is a victimless crime, the state has the authority to direct enforcement against an individual who's committing wrongs in the state, even if there is no victim.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.